Alright, a lot of people get confused on case flare. That's where you're flaring the mouth to accept a bullet after charging the case. You have to flare it so it can accept a bullet without shaving lead, especially on cast bullets. If you look, the case on the left has not even been sized. The one in the middle has been flared. You see it's not like a blunderbuss, it's just the mouth is slightly bailed. Just enough to where a bullet can sit there on its own without being held and falling off. And on the right is a seated bullet that has been crimped. Now when you crimp, you crimp just enough to take the bail out. You want it just to grip the bullet a little bit. So you see 3 examples. Left is normal, middle flared, right is crimped. I've seen some flared that looks like that, you know, like a spittoon or something. I just did that one with a piece of 9mm, cheap 9mm brass. I'm not going to waste a good piece of brass doing that. When you flare like that, you're really working the case mouth, because every time you fire a case, expand a case, size it, crimp it, you're working the mouth up, and eventually you're going to get a split right there on the mouth. So that's way too much. Alright, and here's an example showing 3 9mm. The one on the left has only been resized. The one in the center has been, the mouth has been properly flared. And the one on the right is obviously over flared. That's your spittoon over there. Here you can see the results of when you try to seat a bullet on top of each case. You know, the one that's resized but hadn't even been flared, a bullet won't sit properly on top of the case mouth. It'll rock to the side or fall off. So when you're running your ram up on your reloading press, it's going to be awful hard to get that into the bullet seating die. You have this cast bullet, you're going to shave a lot of the outer perimeter of the cast bullet off. Probably crush your piece of brass as well. Now the one in the middle, that's the one that was properly flared. You can see the bullet sits nicely there, and the case is open enough to accept that bullet. And the one on the right, you know, the over flared spittoon, it swallows a bullet as is. That's basically a scrap case now. When it's flared that much, it probably won't even go into the bullet seat and die. And you'll have a heck of a time getting that back into a resizing die as well.